Hello. Is this thing on? Can you hear me? And okay. Hi, I'm Nova. I'm gonna share you some tips. It's mostly aimed for experienced PvP players. Okay, let's start. First one is instead of looting using take all button, because as you can see the take all button it moves depending on how many items there are. So this one is on the around top portion, while this one is on the bottom because there's many items. So instead of expecting how many loot they have and then clicking fast, you can just press Q. This one, Q. Let me change chat size so you can see better. Q, that one. FQ. See, so easy. And you can even be in the middle of the fight. You're walking backwards. Okay. You can do the same for any container, especially in Silverlight. Let's say this house. This one. I don't even know what I got because I'm so fast. Okay, that's for the first one. I hope you've been using it. It's new for 1.0. The hotkeys Q and E. Q is take all and E is quicksand. Okay. Next one is unstocking. This one, unstock. So basically, you can use this when you're outside the base. Let's say for the first example, you're outside the base. Say you're here, and you're farming. You're busy farming. And then suddenly your friend needs help. They're fighting a 1v1 or a 1v2, and you need to go there fast. Let's say that the fight is somewhere in Silverlight, maybe here. So what you want to do is, instead of getting your horse and taking your loot home first, you want to find a hiding spot. So you're going to unstock, like this one. Already have. After you unstock, you teleport close to your friend and then go help them fight. You should always do this because number advantage is very important when fighting. Imagine it like this. When you're doing a 1v1, you have 4 skills to worry about. The enemy can do Q, E, R, C, and then there's ultimate too. Basically, at the minimum, you're worrying about 4 skills you need to dodge. But if you're fighting 1v2, instead of 4, you're dodging 8. See how hard it is? So that's why you should always help your friend when they're fighting. And you should always expect your enemy to also have their friends coming. Okay? So that's the first use of unstock. And then after the fight, you can go back to your bag. It's gonna last for 45 minutes. 45 minutes. And you can have multiple bags. Okay? So again, when you're far from your friends, you can just, let's say you're farming ghost crystal here. That's what I always do. I farm ghost crystal here. Oops. And then when my friend asks for help, I'm gonna wolf form and hide behind these houses. Maybe this here, or maybe farther. Anywhere far away from what normal players can see. Then I unstuck. Then I go help fight. And that's how we always win fights, because we're so fast at responding and helping our friends, our clanmates. If you noticed, let's go to the third tip. Third one is, how do you do everything so fast, like unstocking? Like you don't see me clicking escape and then clicking unstuck
My blood
because it's bound to a button, and you can do it too. I'm gonna show you how. You don't need any third party, it's all inside the game. First one is you go to options, and then you check this console enabled. It's not for PS5 console, but it's a different console, like game console. Alright, whatever you call it, this one. Other games have this thing too, like CSGO, and maybe Dota 2, I forgot. Anyway, when you open console, you can type list to see all the commands. You see I have so many commands because I'm admin right now. So let me remove that, admin dot, and then list again. There. So right now it's showing me around 47 commands. Maybe I have more because I have some custom commands on me, on my machine, that I added. Okay, one of the commands here is kill. So let's say you type kill, you see it auto suggests. If you type K and then space and then enter, kills you, right? Then you close console, you respond. One of the other commands available in console is console.bind. So you can type console.bind or just bi space and then the key. Mine, for me, I'm using end button. The button below home. It's above your arrow keys if you're using keyboards with arrow keys. And then the command, let's say kill. That's it, and then you press enter. And then it's gonna say successfully added key binding. So now whenever I press end, I unstuck. So fast. Okay. That's the third one, I guess. The next one would be zooming out. Zoom out? Yeah, like this. You can do it too. You can do it on PC. Similar to unstocking, it's also a console command. If you can see, there's a field of view command that's available. If you set it to 60, nothing happens because that's the default value. If you set it 30, you zoom in and you can look at your character better. You can also remove the HUD, so you can zoom in very close, and you can also zoom in very close. Okay, that's enough. And besides zooming in, you can also zoom out by increasing the number, say 120. Then similar to unstuck, you can also bind it, okay, like what I'm doing here. See this F2 that I'm tapping. It sets my field of view to 120. Then if I press F3, it goes back to 60.
I will assert my
So when do you use this?
ethereal bond.
Most of the time, I use this when I'm farming flowers. Let's say Ghost Room or Plague Briar. See, if I zoom out, I can see more. Like this, I can see this flower right here. If I zoom in, I cannot, right? It's hard for me. Zoom out, easier. A lot easier. You can also do it for ghost rooms, or you can just use it while horsing around, because you can see more. You can see enemies incoming from far, from your left, from your back. So a very good utility, I guess. And then for the last one, last trick, I guess. It's for healing. Let's say you have many heals. Let's say you have Rose, Brew, 20 of them. Let's say this is your heal spot, or maybe you're a pro and you have 8 weapons. Let me spawn a sword. This one is enough. Okay. So for me, this is my heal spot. This top right, because it's closer to mouse and to the middle of the screen, so I can open inventory, right click, fast. But, if you can see, I had 20, but this is the one going down. So eventually, I will run out of heals, especially if the fight is going for so long. Say I'm defending for 1 hour, and I've been healing every damage I get. Eventually, this will run out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag this one out, right? Okay. Instead of dragging, there's a trick to it. Let me spawn more heals. Okay. So what you wanna do is you want this stack to be the highest. You want this one to be the only 10 that you have in your inventory. Let's say let's split this. So right now it's the only 10. So every time you click it, it doesn't go down. The others goes down instead. So you're gonna have like an infinite heal, especially if you're set it to your hotbar. So you see, it will never go down. Then that's how you heal for so quick without dragging. Okay. You can do the same for every consumable, by the way, like bombs. Let's say you're bringing 10 bombs. 5. Instead of having 5 in your inventory, split it. Split it. So the highest one is the one in your hotbar. So whenever you keep planting bombs, this one stays at 5. And you can keep fighting, planting bombs, without having to open your inventory and drag. Okay, just to recap, first one is Q. Q to loot. So fast. You can FQ, FQ, FQ. This is very good also for hyping servers. Because sometimes when the ping is high, this interface will load so slow. But you can still press Q fast. It's very advantageous. And then the next one is to unstuck. To help a friend and then win fight and then go back, unstuck again and then get your loot. If you're inside the base and you don't want to unstuck, you can just press this button, drop inventory. It's the same thing, but you're not gonna die. The good thing with unstuck is it gets you straight to the teleport, to the way gate. But the bad thing is you won't have any heals. So if you're in base, better to drop inventory, get heals, and then join the fight. And the third one, is using console to unstuck, and then fourth one is using console to zoom out. And then the last one is the heals. Make sure you have the highest stack. Okay. All right. That's it. Bye.